Yeah, well, look, I think Daniil was the better player today on the court, for sure. I mean, it still shows things that I can improve in every aspect of my game. I had to play my best level and even better if I wanted to get a chance to win today, and I didn't do it long enough. So I think, yeah, overall, Daniil was a better player.
Good. Thank you very much. Questions? Matt?
Felix, Matt Futterman from the New York Times. What was your plan of attack against Daniil, and why is he so difficult to beat?
Well, honestly, in the let's say the first set and until 5-3, 5-4 in the second set, I was playing as good as I can play. I think, I mean, there was one game in the first set where I played great rallies, and then I just missed whenever I was trying to come in, and then that's all he needed. That's all he needed to break me, and I thought he served amazing. I mean, the whole match, but especially in the first set, I didn't get even to 30, I think. And then my plan was just to, accept the rally, of course, because he's gonna put a lot of balls back, and then come in. Don't hesitate to come in behind my shots, behind my serve, and I think I did. I could have served also better today, but at the same time, it was not so bad. So yeah, until the end of the second, I think I played okay, but he was just playing a bit too good.
Chris?
Yes, Chris Clary, New York Times. What do you think the biggest challenges are when you're facing him in terms of what surprises you in his game? I know you played him once before. What are the things that really create the biggest issues for you?
Well, his serve, I didn't get a chance much. I mean, just in that second set, where he double faulted on break point, and then after, when he was back at 5-4, or even at 5-2, when he served a good game, then he broke me. I felt like he was back playing his best level, and then so he didn't give me much openings. And then against a player like this, you just don't have really room for mistakes, room for losing your focus, which I did at the end of the second. So, I mean, he took advantage of it, and I didn't get another chance after that.
Okay. Ben?
I'm just wondering how tricky it is with him, particularly where he's standing so far behind the baseline. I don't know if it makes you feel like you have more space to work with than you do, or so on the second set you're coming to net more, maybe to try to keep the balls shorter there. How much does that tactic of his sort of influence your tactics?
Well, it's tough. I mean, when you're serving, you don't see as much openings, but mostly you just feel like, he's going to put one more ball back every time. He's going to make you work. But I think I played the way I should have played in that second set. When I was up a break, I felt like, up 5-2, I was playing as good as I could play, and coming in when I needed to, mixing up with serve and volleys. I mean, it's just unfortunate that I couldn't close out the second set. I felt like I was playing good. I mean, it would have been tough after to win even 2 other sets, but at least if I gave myself a shot, it would have been more satisfying.
Okay. Andrew?
Andrew at the ATP website. How are you sort of weighing being satisfied with this great run you had, reaching your first major semifinal, while also being hungry to put yourself in that position again and go even further?
Well, yeah, I mean, first of all, now it's tough to lose, but at the same time, I mean, I've always tried to accept the reality, in my career. As much as I would have wanted to win today, I didn't. And now I need to accept the reality, which is I lost. I can do better, and for sure I will. And now it's time to rest and get back to work. So that's all I can do, really. But of course, it's a positive week. It could have been different. So in the end, things are moving in the right direction.
We're just going to take a couple more in the room. Howard?
Hi, Felix. Howard Federich with AP. You mentioned Daniil's serve. What is it in particular about his serve that gave you trouble today?
Well, probably the precision, mostly. There's players out there that serve even harder, but the precision was was crazy at times. Also served well whenever he needed to. That's one thing that we don't always pay attention as much as we should. Is that you have great servers out there in practice or in matches, but whenever you have a love 30 or 30 all and the guy serves a great serve, then it's really it's really tough. So there's that also, and he hits all the spots pretty well. But especially the tee serve on deuce today was as good as it can get.
Okay. Ronnie, last question.
You are, give or take, 100 points away from the 10th place in the ATP ranking, and possibly you have a run at the ATP final in Turin. How big of a goal are these two major milestones for you this season?
Yeah, it's important for sure. I mean, I think now making the semifinals here, I've put myself in a good position to attain this goal. So now I'm gonna try to push and keep my focus on my game, trying to play better, trying to play good matches every tournament, and we'll see what I can do. But definitely, it's a very good and healthy motivation.
Okay, we're going to transition to virtual English and then French. And if I can ask the media to please stay in their seats because we have a presentation that we'd like you to stay in attendance for. Ben, you are live.
Hi, Felix. Ben from Matchpoint Canada. Just a bit of a follow-up to the last question that, yes, you're projected to rise to 11th in the rankings. And this season, you had a couple milestones, the semifinal and the quarterfinal at Wimbledon. Just as a whole, obviously it's not over, but how have you felt about your progress in general for the 2021 season?
Yeah, it's good. Especially post-clay season, it's been really good. I felt like... the whole season, actually, I felt like I was playing good. Not quite always getting the results I wanted to, but, kept believing that I was playing good tennis and kept pushing. And now I feel like I'm in the position that I wanted to be at the start of the year. And like you said, the year's not over, so I need to keep going, keep my focus, and hopefully I'll be, happy about myself. And the effort and the work I've done when the season finishes.
Thank you, Ben. Mike, you are live.
Mike McIntyre from Matchpoint Canada. Felix, at the start of the summer, if you'd been told you'd make the quarterfinals at Wimbledon and the semifinals at the US Open, how do you think you would have reacted, and how much do these two big results on the biggest stages make you feel moving forward for what you're on the cusp of accomplishing?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for sure. It's great. A final would have been even better, of course. But it's positive. Of course, again, it's good work. I mean, I'm happy with the level I've been playing at times, with the results I've had, and but at the same time, I feel like I deserve to be in that position. I worked for that, and now I need to keep pushing in the right direction, so I go even a little bit higher.